And I'll also let you know later on why I've been a naughty boy with the police. Look at that! Moisture gone. Well, that was a great way to start the video, walking past the Somerset air-cooled Volkswagen there. Driver spot on, just had a quick chat. He said it looks nice with my van behind his, so he has got taste, I will agree. We will get back to the bit later on about why I don't have a beard anymore, and I'll also let you know later on why I've been a naughty boy with the police. Right then, you lovely lot, welcome back to the channel. So let's just get the main thing out of the way first. I shaved my beard off, as in the last video I watched it back and there was far too much grey in it. I'm 46 tomorrow, which is February the 7th, so this goes out the day after, and I don't want to be walking around looking like an old man. So I've trimmed it off just to see how I get on with it, but I will probably end up growing it back, as I've already had messages on social media, people whinging saying, no, it needs to go back. Right, anyway, that's enough of that. So let's get back to the job in hand about where I am and what am I doing. I have come down to Cotford St Luke today, which is near Taunton, as I have seen this place on Britstop. It is called The Chapel. It used to be a chapel, but now it's been described as a fun pub, a restaurant, a bar, a live music venue. So I wanted to come down and have a look for myself. I've seen the photographs online. It looks very, very quirky. But for the moment, this is where I am. So now you've seen that, let's go inside and just see how quirky this place is, where I'm going to be parked up for this evening. Now this is my type of place. Apart from a couple of people upstairs, there's no one else in here. So, as you lot know, I don't do people. So if I can lock the door now, I will have this place to myself all day. But I don't think I'll get away with it. But anyway, let's carry on with showing you around. First impressions of the chapel is definitely my type of place, and yeah, I've got a table booked in here for 5 o'clock. I'll show you what I have later on, but I suppose I'd better tip my hat to the owner or the staff and let them know that I've got a booking here for a Britstop, and let's see what it's all about. Right then, that's me all checked in here at the chapel. I've just spoken to the owner, Steve, who's given me a brief history lesson about the chapel itself and also what the Britstop's all about. But before I get to that, I'm just going to show you the fantastic menu of alcohol they've got behind me. So I've indulged in some spiced rum and coke because I don't have to drive for the rest of the day. So the Britstop itself, there is enough room out in the car park for either 2 camper vans or 2 motorhomes. With most things, the chapel is inside of a residential area, so when you leave in the evenings, it would be great if you kept the noise to a minimum. When the premises closes, there is no facilities. You have to be self-contained to stay in the car park, but then they open up the next day. There is a coffee shop on the other side of the chapel. Pizzas start being cooked here at 4 o'clock, but I have a table booked for 5 o'clock, so I'm going to be sampling the menu tonight. So this is why I am now showing you around as best I can before people come in for the evening menu. Right, that's me now back at the van until 5 o'clock, when my table will be ready inside the chapel for my banquet. I've had a look at the menu. The food sounds delicious. I'm not going to tell you what I've chosen because it will be a surprise. I told you at the beginning of this video, I've been a naughty boy and got myself in trouble with the police. So let me just get comfortable and I will explain what has happened. So back in December, after I shot my Taunton Dean Services video, Driving back the next day, I was on the M5 in the keep two chevrons apart area on the motorway, and I had this idiot driving up my backside, flashing his lights, getting me to move out of the way, which I did. But stupidly, and I don't know why I did it, I took control of my mobile phone and held it to the window to record him driving like an idiot. This person has then taken 2 still shots of me from his dash cam and reported me to the police. So I've been slapped with a £200 fine and 6 points on my licence. What makes it even worse is I received a reminder letter because I never received the first one. But luckily, I managed to speak to them at the beginning of the week. It's all been sorted out. I've had an extension. I will receive the letter in the post again that I need to fill out and hold my hands up to it, which I will do. So yes, not a great start to February. 6 points and £200, but I will learn from it. I've admitted it. I was in the wrong. It was a completely stupid thing to do, and I need to learn from it. So, whilst I'm waiting for my table to be ready, I'm going to set the van up into night mode so I don't have to fart ass around later on when I come back to the van. It's going to be a cold one tonight, so I'm going to be wrapping up as best I can. Right, for starters, I am going to have the creamy garlic mushrooms. I'll tell you what, I cannot wait to get stuck into this. I haven't eaten since breakfast. I've been putting off food just so I can look forward to this 3-course meal. So like I said, I'm having the creamy garlic mushrooms to start, and then I haven't told you this yet, but I'm going for the 8-ounce sirloin with peppercorn sauce and apple crumble with custard for dessert. I'm chilling out up on the mezzanine area of the chapel. No one else up here. There's people down in the bar, but I've chosen to eat up here on the nice comfy leather seats. And opposite me is the rocking chair, which I will be going in later on because I'm getting old now. And yeah, enjoy a couple of drinks, enjoy me food, and yeah, this is a really, really nice park up. Oh, this looks absolutely amazing. Right, let's get stuck into this. As always, honest opinions. Oh, smells amazing. Wow. And it's nice, it's not stuck in my beard. Oh. Let's have another bit. Let's get some more mushrooms on there. Look at that. Amazing. I could just sit here and eat a plate of this all night. Anyway, I'll be back in a minute. I cannot wait for my main course now because I'm still hungry, which you lot always know that. So before this got turned into what it is now, I believe it used to be a Thai restaurant, and they've still got the boat up at the top end of the church, which was part of the decor when it was a Thai restaurant, and they never took it away. But yeah, it's certainly a talking point after I spoke to Steve earlier on and he told me all about it. But yeah, so far so good with this park up. Friendly staff, an amazing owner, really, really informative. I can't find anything wrong. I know I'm like that with most of the places I go, that I can't find anything wrong, but I'm just being honest. Look at those onion rings. They are huge. Mushrooms again, and that steak smells amazing. Right, I'm going to give you an honest opinion on this steak, and I'm going to leave you because I want to eat this and enjoy it. Medium well, spot on. Gonna have it with a mushroom. I think I've just had a crisis. Look at this. I am well and truly stuffed after that sirloin steak. That was one of the best steaks I have ever had. Nice and juicy, cooked exactly the way I wanted it. No messing around. Proper food. So for the final act of the evening, I'm having apple crumble with custard. I'm not going to show you it because I'm in a food coma, so I'm going to take my time and I'll get back to you later. I changed my mind, I am going to show you it because I stand corrected. It is an apple and pear crumble. I've just tried a little bit now and it is absolutely delicious. So yeah, I'm going to plough on and yeah, probably put myself to sleep in this chair. That's me now back at the van. I am absolutely stuffed after all that food. And my grandmother always used to say, little things please little minds. Check out what I have just seen in the male toilets. What a fantastic idea. No sinks, just a slanted slate top. Look at that! That is certainly one way to cut down on cleaning the ablutions, by not having any sinks in there whatsoever. So, just a minute ago I got back out of the van, and behind me on this park up is a cooperative shop. So I've just got myself a chocolate bar and a bottle of water to get me through the rest of the evening. I'm running the vehicle at the moment just to give me a bit of heat, as it is absolutely freezing. I know I'm not making it look like I am, but this van is so cold in the back at the minute. I'm going to get into my pyjamas, my hoodie, my hat, and get into my duvet and my 2 blankets, and I'm just going to relax. The only negative side of this park up for me personally is I'm on EE and I am getting no signal at all unless I walk out to the road, and the Wi-Fi isn't strong enough to reach over to here that the chapel do supply. So I'm not going to watch any telly tonight. I'm going to get a book out and I'm going to drift off to that. So even though I bought it months ago, I still haven't got round to reading Chris Sloane's book. So I'm going to do that. But before that, I need to get into bed. Right then, you lovely lot. That's me all snug and warm in bed. So I'm going to say goodnight and I'll speak to you in the morning. Morning, you lovely lot. I'm going to regret putting this light on my phone to show my tired face and my cold face. It was freezing last night. Not so much freezing, but it was colder inside this van than when I was up in Snowdonia the other week, which is really, really weird. And I just cannot be bothered at the moment to get out of all my blankets. But I've woken up, it's February the 7th, and I am 46 years of age. It is now downhill to 50. So I'm going to start getting this van up together, defrosting it, sucking all the moisture off the window with my window vac, and head back. As even as a 46-year-old man, my mummy is taking me out this morning for breakfast. All right, that's the van all nice and warm. And for those of you that have never seen one of these before, it is an absolute lifesaver when it comes to doing your windows before you drive off. Check this out. Moisture gone. Right then, you lovely lot, until next time when I come and visit the chapel, because I am definitely coming here again. It was a fantastic experience, lovely staff, lovely owner, fantastic food. So yeah, definitely coming here again. But now it is time to leave the quiet little village of Cotford St Luke and hit the road. So until next time, I'll speak to you soon.